Terry Norris drops down to the welterweight division for this bout. I'm assuming it was for the money offered in the Stroh's tournament, as well as perhaps testing the waters at 147. In the opposite corner is Derrick Hurricane Kelly, who was born in Gary, Indiana, but fights out of Los Angeles. He started boxing at the age of 19 after watching Roberto Duran say no mas to Sugar Ray Leonard, and he decided that for $7 million he could do much better. He walked into the Hoover Street Gym in Los Angeles and came under the tutelage of Walt Tyler. Kelly's a cagey fighter. He uses a cross-arm defense similar to Archie Moore at times. Watch for him to throw a lead left hook, which catches Norris almost every time he throws it. I think Norris is confused by the trajectory of the punch, as perhaps he doesn't know if it's a jab or a hook that's coming. Kelly later served as a one-time sparring partner for a young Roy Jones Jr., prompting Roy Jones Sr. to describe him as, quote, Kelly is a monster. He is perpetual motion.
Now, Kelly was the California welterweight champion, 85 through 86. He fought here in the semifinals of the Stroh's tournament a year and a half ago and hasn't been sharp since. He got beat by Dio Colomi. This is only his third fight in a year and a half, Kelly. And the youngster Terry Norris, I get reports from Campo, California, that he is a terror and really ready for this fight. We'll find out. He has not been beaten in 12 bouts. Just think of this, man. Just 1 year ago, the lad in the red, Terry Norris, fought right here in this ring, made his professional debut in a 4-round preliminary. And here he is fighting in the Stroh's welterweight elimination over 10 rounds. First round. That's the first time Kelly's really opened up in this round. Got the Hagler profile with the shaved head.
He reminds me a lot of Reuben Hurricane Carter. Remember him?
Sure does. Sure does. Maybe that's where he took the name Hurricane from. Final. Hope you make it a habit to be with us each and every show. Protect yourself at all times, and Norris did exactly what he should have done. Stay right after it. Of his 16 victories, Kelly in the white has had 7 knockouts. Of his unblemished record of 12-0, Norris has had 7 knockouts. In his last fight, Norris in the red, in May of this year, won an 8-round split decision in a bout at Las Vegas. Currently rated 30th in the welterweight division of the WBC. But if he could win this bout, make a good showing in this tournament, that ranking would improve sharply. What do you think, Reuben, about the styles of these guys?
Well, you know, Chick, just looking at these guys, they have similar styles. Boxing, move, cat and mouse game. Unless one gets caught with a good shot, this fight's going to go 10 rounds more or less the same way. And it's a lot of times people get disillusioned with a fight like this. After seeing the fight that we saw just before this, you know, the two fighters fought toe-to-toe.
Norris has a reputation in the red of a tremendous right that he just exploded as we talked about it. Aggressive, he likes to force the tempo. He's a very hard worker. On the other hand, Kelly is often a counterpuncher. He likes to hook and jab with either hand.
When I was fighting, I always wanted to fight a fighter that would come at you, so you don't have to chase him, you know. Anytime I fought a boxer, it would be a problem.
So far, that's what we got here. It's a problem for both of them. Moving down now to the final seconds of round number 2 of a 10-rounder in the Stroh's welterweight elimination tournament. The first bout for each. How you got the scoring so far?
I got it 20-19 in favor of Derrick Kelly. He's been more aggressive, landing the most punches of the two. But anything can happen in boxing.
left hand caught the cheek of Norris. Kelly seems to be exaggerating his crouch a little bit in this round. I believe it'll warm up to it. Perhaps not. That left hand right on the chin of Norris by Kelly. Totally different styles or totally different physiques is what I want to say. One tall, slender, the other a stockily built, 147 pounds. Kelly. We'll be lucky if we don't get a butt here the way they're lunging now.
Especially Kelly, as you said, he keeps going down to their crotch. And coming up is where it's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. First time I've seen these blue gloves in a long time, Chick. They tried that a few years ago, and they went back to the red one.
I'll have to admit, I don't know if they had them in the other fight tonight or not. Did they?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. You'd have caught our attention. Okay, final seconds of round number 3. That's perhaps the best exchange of the fight. Norris didn't even flinch. That was a tough shot by Kelly.
Sure was, but he was going back. Norris was when he threw that left hook. It's a good thing because that would have put him on the seat of his pants. Took some of that shock away from that left hook. You know, Derrick is sure carrying his hand a little low. His left hand is just getting lazy with it. And so is Terry Norris.
It's early for both to get lazy now. We're only in the 4th of a 10.
We'll see if that's a factor in tonight's fight. You drop those hands, it could be very, very devastating. I used to have nightmares.
I see. He's trying that uppercut more now, Norris is. Hasn't connected yet, but he's going to bring, if he can, Derrick Kelly out of that crouch. Meanwhile, Kelly scores points with a right on the left. Norris retreating now. Perhaps it's not true, but Norris looks a little bit confused at this juncture. Well, and Kelly, I think, senses that.
I think you're right, too, but I think what Norris should be doing is throwing that jab. He's got a longer reach than Kelly. Throw that jab and keep him on the end and pick his punches. He's not throwing that jab very much. Once Derrick Kelly gets inside, then it's a lot of problems for Terry Norris. So he should keep him off of him.
We're going to go over and see what's going on in Norris's corner here at the end of this round. When he made his forearm debut here just a year ago in a 4-rounder, he scored a knockout. His handlers come up into the ring. On the outside, the man in the Texas hat is Joe Sayatovic.
Sit back, relax. Watch your shoulders, okay? You're going to have to sit back, relax. Keep some ice on his back. You're going to have to sit back. Give me 40 right now. You're going to have to sit back and relax and put your combination together and back this guy up. You can't be waiting on him. Okay? You wait on him and you let him get his combinations off. If you punch first, you'll stop his combinations. Okay? All right. Give me 40.
Don't give him around. Don't let him have it, son. Don't let him have nothing free, remember? Don't give him around. Back this guy up. Stay right on top of him. Just keep putting your combination together. He's going to walk into one.
So now, the advice was just keep backing him up. He'll walk into it. We're going to the 5th round, ladies and gentlemen. Chick Hearns, Ruben Castillo ringside. Gary Romano, our producer. Susan Stratton, our director, with a remarkably good crew. got it scored now?
I've got 39-38 in favor of Derrick Kelly.
You gave the last round to Norris.
Yeah, I did.
Remember, folks, if you missed it, the winner of a round, California 10-must system, gets the 10 points. If it's a draw in the round, in your opinion, it would be 10-10. If there is no knockdown, the winner of the round gets 10 and the loser gets 9. Fine left hand by Kelly. Norris doesn't appear to be getting much power behind his punch.
No, he doesn't appear to be hurt either, but I just listened to that left hook that landed a minute ago. You would think that he'd be, awfully hurt or something. But he's also carrying his hands pretty low, Chick.
He's undefeated, ladies and gentlemen, as a pro. We're talking about the man in the red. Derrick Kelly is currently the California junior middleweight champion. He won that title in April of this year in a 12-round decision over Thomas Perez. Final seconds of round 5. Kelly's 25 years old in the white. Norris is 22. Just grazed with the left hand. That one didn't hit Norris right on the Adam's apple, and that hurt. Solid blow to the jaw of Norris. Kelly's facade indicates confidence growing with each round. This is the Stroh's welterweight elimination tournament, ladies and gentlemen. We're in round 6 of a 10-rounder. One of these guys is eliminated. The other continues in quest of top money of $100,000. Total prize, $225. Jerry Buck, the fabulous foreman Stroh's, putting on these boxing extravaganzas in tournament style in a very commendable form, catching the eye of not only the fans around the nation, but also the boxing promoters, the managers, and the boxers themselves. All right, the fight. Norris in the red trunks is in his 13th. Damaging blow.
Yeah, Norris is hurt by that one, definitely, because he's holding on to Kelly for dear life, I'll tell you right now. Kelly's partner was pretty upset. Sound like they were upset with Kelly. I don't know what they're upset about. I've got him winning the fight.
That'd be a good name for a tavern. Kelly's corner.
Kelly's.
Still a lot of strokes. I have thought it since the second round, and I have not changed my mind. Perhaps I'm wrong. I think Norris is confused for the start.
I think you're right. I think he just can't get planted.
That's right.
Can't get his punches off because I think he's a little timid too because if he misses a shot, Kelly's going to hit him on the chin like he
that.
did. Yeah.
There's a double combination with the left hook. Now another combination left-right. Great demonstration of combination punching. But the two left hooks, one went to the midsection, one to the jaw. So quick they were. Each man is looking for his 8th knockout. Either would disdain that just for the right to proceed in the tournament. I bet you found that, though, when you were fighting. There were certain guys you felt a certain rhythm against them, and others you just couldn't get that rhythm.
You're absolutely right. There's just some fighters you just can't do anything with. You tried to kick him, you'd miss.
Actually, in broadcasting sporting events, particularly pro basketball, there are nights you just can't get the rhythm of the game because of the style of one team or the other. Usually it'll flow like water. Rousing finish to round 7. That's it. Are not official, but I assure you, they're usually right on the money, in accordance with what the judges vote.
I bet you Terry Norris is going to go back to Campbell and say, why did they give me a fighter like Derrick Kelly?
Well, I'll tell you, I talked to a person from down there today, and he had me convinced, almost, that Norris was going to take Kelly apart. Our numbers are unofficial, folks. The referee does not vote. 3 ringside judges do.
That was a good short right hand by Kelly.
Even when Norris gets inside, gets a couple of quick jabs, there doesn't seem to be a lot behind it. And I think you used the word before. He's not getting planted for his punches.
It's just one of those days, I think, and everybody has them in all sports, not just boxing.
In all jobs.
Exactly.
I just hope my doctor never has that. No, but I mean that sincerely, in all jobs. That's a great left hand to the jaw of Norris. I'll say this, he's absorbed some pretty good shots.
Yes, he has. He's got a very good chin. There's another good left.
That got him. He's hurt now. That's the first time his legs actually buckled. And he knows he's hurt. He has got about 30 seconds left to stand this. We're in the 8th round.
Any other fighter would have been down, Chick. This guy has a tremendous jaw.
I thought sure he was going down that. Kelly doing a good thing here. He's not rushing the job. He knows darn well he's ahead on points. He's not going to stand in there and just punch himself out. We're going to keep it here and get over to Norris's corner and find out what the heck they can tell him now to try to salvage this thing, because obviously he lost that round, which on our unofficial card puts him 4 points down. The handlers from Campo, California, get in there. They're working on the left eye. We didn't see any laceration there, but maybe it's just a bruise.
Swallow. Here.
Okay. Relax.
Put your punches together. Okay? Look, you're dropping your hands after you get done with your combination. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. When you feel that tackle on side of your head, use it as a timing mark and come right back with yours. Okay?
Relax. 2 rounds.
Look at that hand, how far he dropped it.
That's what happens right here.
Great camera work and production and direction. Beautiful. Outstanding replay. Graphically showing exactly what his handlers were talking about. Or maybe I should say pictorial. 9th round. And it would appear that Norris's only chance is to win by a knockout. And I said appear, no cinch. That left hand of Kelly has gained great respect from Norris, and I don't know if he can survive this on the ropes or not. He's taking not only a lot of punishment to the body, but some good head shots too. This is the best showing I've ever seen by Derrick Kelly, and we've seen him several times.
He looks very, very poised and he looks in good condition too, because he's throwing a lot of punches and he's still coming right at Terry Norris.
When you start fighting for $100,000 purses in only your 20th fight of your career, you've got to get in shape. Be ready. I believe, too, that Derrick Kelly feels confident that Norris can't take him out with a punch.
I think you're absolutely right, because Kelly's hit him with everything he's got.
That left hand again finds the cheekbone of Norris. We must commend Vince Delgado. He's worked a very, very good fight.
I'll tell you one thing. I sure hate to wake up in Terry Norris' shoes tomorrow. He's going to be awfully sore from those body
Funny thing,
punches.
I was thinking identical to what you just said. All right, that's the end of the 9th round. Coming back to his corner is Derrick Kelly. Some physique for a 147-pound man, isn't it?
Awfully strong.
Quit. And over there, they're undoubtedly telling him, hey, don't take any chances.
You understand what I'm saying? And you won't be missing so much. Keep your head up and go on and fight and do your combination. You understand what I'm saying there? Yeah. You go in and work like you do in your gym.
In the other corner, Terry Norris having
Okay? He threw his last
trouble
one
keeping
in
the
beginning
swelling
of
out of that
the last round.
left eye.
Okay? So just get your shit off and pick them apart. But don't wait on picking them apart. You got to go out there and just throw them and put them together. Okay?
All out. 3 minutes, all out. You got enough?
With your scorecard reading what?
89 to 84 in favor of Derrick Kelly.
So only one chance for Terry Norris to not only be eliminated from this tournament, but also to avoid suffering his first professional loss after 12 wins. And Kelly obviously trying to take him out. Kelly is gambling like this because he knows the kid, or he feels that the youngster can't hurt him. He hasn't hurt him through 9 rounds. There's little likelihood he will in the 10th. But there's always that one punch. Remember the 13th round, Joe Louis and Billy Conner.
The 15th round of Mike Weaver and John Tate. Remember that?
You could fill a good part of a book with similar happenings. Probably as well as you can punch it. We're in the final minute of the fight. Which will get the attention of the judges? Which will advance? Will Kelly win his 17th pro fight? Will Norris suffer his first loss in 13? Seconds left in the fight. Combination Kelly. Both men will sleep well tonight. Final 5 seconds of our fight, and going southpaw temporarily Norris. All over. A 10-round Stroh's welterweight elimination bout. Terrible Terry Norris fought as hard as he could, as gamely as he could. And the question is now, will this 5'8", 146-pound, 22-year-old man be able to continue in the tournament? Or will he have to reach back for more experience and come back on another day?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing in this feature event, we have a unanimous decision. All 3 officials agree the winner, continuing in the Stroh's welterweight tournament, Derrick Hurricane Kelly.
Kelly goes to 17, 1 and 2 draws. And Terry Norris loses his first fight as a pro after 12 wins.
Norris moves back up in weight after this defeat, but he was clearly outmaneuvered in this contest, and the two never meet again. Kelly does go on to win the Stroh's tournament, and with the exception of one bout, he fights the remainder of his career at the Forum in Inglewood. He defeats fringe contenders like young Dick Tiger and Luis Santana, from whom he wins the NABF welterweight title, but he spends over 3 years calling out the likes of Mark Breland, Marlon Starling, and Simon Brown for a title shot that he never gets within sniffing distance of. Kelly receives minimal press coverage and frankly becomes one of those fighters that is both clearly avoided and ignored until his career dies on the vine. In 1989, he is stopped in 7 rounds by journeyman Russell Mitchell. He then goes up to the junior middleweight division and loses to Elio Diaz by split decision. That defeat sends Kelly into retirement. He finished with a record of 24 wins against 3 losses and 2 draws.